स्टूडेंट एम ए हिस्ट्री सेकेंड सेमेस्टर। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, इस वक्त वतन अजीज़ के अंदर करोना जैसी मोहलिक वबाई मर्ज़ के फैलने से हालात नाजुक हैं और यूनिवर्सिटी भी बंद है। LMS सिस्टम के ज़रिए क्लासेस ऑनलाइन होने की तैयारी जारी है। हमने भी व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप के ज़रिए आप लोगों को डाटा फराहम किया है। डाटा फराहम करने के साथ साथ मैं ये समझता हूँ कि कुछ चीज़ें आपको बुनियादी तौर पर समझानी ज़रूरी हैं। इस सिलसिले में मेरी ख्वाहिश है और कोशिश भी है कि आपको छोटे छोटे टॉपिक्स जो है ना वो बना के समझा दिए जाएं, ताकि इससे आप लोग जो है आसानी से चीज़ों को, सवालात को, सिलेबस को और जो हमारे डिफरेंट टॉपिक्स हैं उनको समझ सकें। तो आप लोगों को याद होगा कि हमने अर्लियर हिस्ट्री ऑफ मुस्लिम रूल इन इंडिया को डिस्कस किया था कि किस तरह मुसलमान बरसगीर के अंदर आए और यहाँ आकर उन्होंने अपनी हुकूमत का एक आगाज़ किया और यहाँ कई सदियाँ गवर्नमेंट के तौर पे उन्होंने अपना सिक्का जमाया। बट टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस the Ghaznavid period in subcontinent. We all know that Mahmud of Ghazna came there for 17 times, and he established and also played an important role for the Muslim government, to establish for a Muslim government. In this regard, I want to aware you and introduce you about the basic and important perspective and historical background for the formation of that government, which established in subcontinent during the 11th century, early 11th century especially. We know about that when the Ghaznavi period discussed. Basically, it is related to a city which name was Ghazna in Afghanistan. In the earlier time, Ghazna was a small city, and it was granted to Alap Taghin, who was a slave and who was an army members of the fifth ruler of Samani dynasty, which name was Nuhu. So when we look towards that, it was the fifth Abdul Malik bin Nuhu who granted Ghazna as reward with reward due to the services of Alap Taghin. So Alap Taghin formed first Ghazna state. It was at Ghazna. The Ghazna state was formed by Alap Taghin, and later on, after Alap Taghin, Ibn Ishaq, Pari Taghin, and then Sabuk Taghin became the ruler of that state of Ghazna. After the death of Sabak Taghin, his son Mahmud became as a ruler of that dynasty which formed at Ghazna. So it was the time when there was also a chain of Hindu Shahi state in subcontinent or in the western part of subcontinent, and they were spread from all the western India, and it was till spread to extended to world Kabul. So when Sabuk Taghin died, the famous ruler Raja Jaipal, who was the ruler of that area, he tried to attack on Ghazna, and it was desired to occupy that state. And he thought that Mahmud is still young, and he is unaware from the war affairs and war skills, and that's why it was a false perception of Raja Jaipal, and he marched towards Ghazna. But when he reached there, it was a very tough task for him, and it was a winter season. He was also defeated by the Ghaznavi army, and this was near at Lagman, which is area near at almost Peshawar. So it was the time of almost early start of the 11th century in almost 1001, and later on when he was defeated, Raja Jaipal was defeated and arrested by Mahmud on the condition that he will pay penalty of that expedition, that war. But when Raja Jaipal came there, he also made a suicide, and then we looked at his son Anandpal became as a ruler. He also refused to pay all that penalty, and as well as which was decided by Jaipal and Mahmud of Ghazni. So it was the first time when we looked at Mahmud continuously marched toward the subcontinent, and there are a series of his attacks in subcontinent. So we looked at Sabuk-Taghin, who became as a ruler in 976 to 1989. It was 1998. It was one of the splendid periods of the development and progress which made by state of Ghazni. And then when Mahmud came, the young Mahmud came as a ruler of Ghazni, he proved himself as a best commander. Not only a best commander, but he also led many expeditions. As famous there, he made a 17 expedition attacks toward subcontinent. It was his eastern expedition, as well as he also went to western side, especially in Iran, Ray as well as Aswan, Khurasan, and even he announced to go towards Baghdad. There were also 11th almost expedition which he made in west. So in his life he 28 times, or sometime some historians said he marched 30 times from state of Ghazni to different areas. So when we look Mahmud, it was his important expedition which he made towards subcontinent, and we look that Mahmud, who became in 997 AD as a ruler, he was he was Nishapur at that time when Sabuk-Taghin died, and